I don't remember who chose last time. I think
I
it
think we
was.
can agree though. We gotta go check. Like
Yes, we have to.
we have to.
Yeah.
We can't just we can take care of ourselves. No, that's not what we're here for.
Yes. No. Yeah, we have to make sure he's all right.
Of course, that's it. Working? Okay, I think we're good. As you can see, my lighting is back. I was telling Winty, I realized that I did something really stupid. And I forgot that lights can be dimmed in this house. And mine was turned down to almost 0. So when I turned on the light, you wouldn't see it. But I don't use lights. I usually just sit around in the dark with like a lamp on. Because that's just me. And so I never realized, and I was wondering why my lighting was so messed up for the last few streams. That's why. That was why. So now it is fixed, finally. So that should be better. But otherwise, we are about ready to get started here. Let me set us to performance mode. As you can see also, I don't know, you probably can't see Winty, but others can. I put fancy new art just for Dark Knight's stream up on the screen of me and Winty. So that's on the screen with us today. So I think that looks pretty cute.
I see it. I have his stream open. It's cute. I like the idea.
I figure we should have the ones for like each playthrough up there. You know, if I'm gonna draw these, I'm. All right, get the performance mode on. Go. Make sure I can see the chat. We got it. Okay. Oh, we done a lot.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I'm sure it's the yeah, next day. I've also got coffee here because I am suffering. So pardon my caffeine. So next day, I have no memory of where we were. What were we doing? I know we were stalking Junoru obsessively.
Got attacked by that zombie.
Oh, right, and we didn't even care. We just like totally.
Well, we said we're gonna call in the morning what that was. I think that's where we left off at.
We just went to sleep.
Yeah.
We just like killed a woman and went to sleep. Didn't even care. Stone cold Winnith. Okay. It's finally Friday, huh? The break starts tomorrow. I have mixed feelings about it. I just don't know what I'll do with all the free time. We know exactly what she's gonna do.
Yeah, we're gonna go see Junoru.
It's gonna be at Junoru's house all the time.
Our husbando.
Oh my god. I roll out of bed and put on my school uniform before going downstairs to make breakfast. Of course, I have to report the incident to the police. Now? I still don't understand why now and not earlier.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
The person on the line tells me they patrolled the park a moment ago, but they saw nothing suspicious there. Well, could you waited a whole night? If it was a murder or that was the killer, like, someone could have already cleaned it up. I mean, who knows?
She doesn't have a brain, except for Junoru.
The only fix for Junoru now that we're on his route. She has no other brain cells to spare for anybody else. They have been getting more calls about weirdos without any evidence. The demon rumors suddenly returned to my mind. I haven't gotten much out of Junoru yet, but I'm sure I'm on the right track. I checked the mailbox. There's a huge stack of papers because I have not emptied it for a while. Leaving the envelopes and advertisements in a pile, I take the newspaper to the couch with me. The OG will not be able to mock me keeping up the date today. I browse through the articles to find something. Demon. Doesn't seem like anything else is happening. Bought a tiny advertisement on the corner of a page. Looking for vampire hunters.
What?
No experience required. Inquire if vendor. I could do that. I could do that.
Wait, so don't they just have like an advertisement like looking for like exorcists like a little while ago, and now we're looking for vampire?
The local papers. Maybe I could get a cool gig like this. This sounds awesome.
Oh, shoot.
These people sure are crazy. First, they look for ghost exorcists, and now they want vampire hunters? Just like ghosts and demons, vampires are only make-believe. I can't understand. I can't quite gauge whether she believes or not believes. It's like when
I think she's on the.
she was talking to Junoru, like, she totally was in. Like, she thought he was literally going out to kill a demon. She was like, did you kill it?
Mm-hmm.
Like, not like, did you see one?
Yeah, no, she's a little.
I guess she's just saving face in case he really believes in it. She's not skeptic to him. I don't know. This is the first time I have ever heard talk of vampires being in the AM. Seems like the rumors escalate by the day. Continue browsing through the and find an updated list of mysteries. There's still no announcements of anyone being found. List. After finishing breakfast, I head to school. Like at this point, wouldn't they be like doing school from home or like?
Yeah, I wouldn't want to go out at all. Period.
Like, I mean, they put curfews for like everything. I don't know about most cities, but like something like this was happening, there'd be like nobody allowed out.
Mm-hmm.
Usual, Ikuya greets me with a cheerful smile, and the OG joins us a minute later. Three of us talk about our plans for the holiday before class starts. Oh yeah, they're going on their like date holiday, right?
Uh-huh. Has everybody prepared for their homework? We'll start at chapter 7.
They won't mind.
Oh my gosh!
Girl, you're never gonna graduate high school. Once I wake up, I notice Ikuya waving at me with a worried expression. She's just waving at you when you're asleep? Does she think I would wake you up? What? I see crumpled up paper balls on my desk.
Oh.
She must have tried to wake me up by throwing them at me. I gesture that everything is fine, and she smiles back. I look at the clock on the wall. The school day is almost at its end. Like usual, I have done nothing productive.
Why does the teacher never wake you up throughout the whole day almost?
I mean, I cannot imagine ever being in a school that they were just totally cool with that. Right? Like,
maybe because she's not part of the elite students, so they're like, well,
care.
she's not going to go anywhere. She won't go anywhere in life anyways.
Fail everything. Oh my god. School finished for the day. The holiday break finally starts. Although I planned on talking to Ryoji, it seems that he has already left. Ikuya must have told him to pack his things for their trip to get. Oh, he's so excited.
Oh, yes, he's ready. Romance is in the air.
Not fall asleep. Clearing my mind of school-related thoughts, I lazily throw myself onto the couch. Now that I have time, I can investigate those disappearances in more detail. Junoru has also been on my mind lately. Of course.
No.
Nothing new there. Gosh. Now that I think about it, I visit him so often that I probably seem like a stalker. Huh.
We're way past that. We're way past that.
It takes this to realize it? You didn't realize it when you broke into his house? You realize it then? When you tried to steal something from his room? You're realizing it now? I decide to go to the library. Ju will think I'm creepy. Every single day. Yeah, maybe you can go to his house every single day. Oh my god. Oh, she's still gotta pass by.
Oh my god.
As always, along the route, I pass the Kenriji mansion. In broad daylight, it looks like any other house. I suppose that is why I never noticed it before. It does?
It's got a whole bunch of like ivy, or I don't even know what it's called, like the stuff that like was growing over the building.
The ivy, the vines. It's got a dead tree out front. It's got like a window.
Does your house look like this too? Does her house look like this too?
Maybe it does. And the snowman. Oh my god, I will never get over the snowman.
The two of them.
I know. So suspicious. Look at the one like peeking out from the fence. He wants to kill somebody. Didn't resist passing by.
Of course. Ooh, this is a fancy library.
I
Like,
know! Damn! If there was a library like this where I lived, I would never leave. Oh my god, that's beautiful. Look how, like, beautiful and organized the books are, too.
yeah, gosh. I would like live here. This would be
Me
like my new
too!
place.
I
Like,
could
yeah.
sleep right there under the stairs. Right there! Perfect. When I finally reach my destination, it's quieter than usual. I have the whole library to myself. Oh, that's nice.
For such a small village, this is a really
I
nice
know!
library.
This is like super fancy, like Victorian, like spiral staircase library. Oh my god, where does she live? I find myself a comfortable spot and put my bag on the table to unpack my books. Exams will start once the break is over, so it is best to start studying early. Now that's lucky, because my school always does exams before the break. You have the whole break to study. Which subject shall I study first? Why does she even bother studying?
Would you know anything? Because you don't stay awake during class?
She doesn't even know, like, does she even know what they teach in the class? I mean, like, wow, how would she know what to study? Because I have trouble with history. It's probably best to start with that. I sleep too often during class. I am better at focusing when I'm in the library than when I'm out. Even though both places are quiet, the surroundings here are okay in the studying mindset.
Because it's more color in this place, huh? Your house is too white.
Yeah. The first chapter is about the Kinrichi family. I've so fallen behind.
Of course, it's about
learning
that.
about local families. Like in a textbook. I sigh, but nonetheless decide to keep reading. The Kinrichis resided in a mansion that was built in 1620. That house was not built in 1620. Okay, as someone who's very invested in history, that is not a house from 1620. It is not. I'm sorry. It's beautiful, but it's not from 1620. Their home was partially burned down 70 years later, but then reconstructed. Okay, so reconstruction in 17. It doesn't look like it's from 1780 either. The librarian passes by and glances at what I'm reading.
The story of the Kinriji family.
Do you know a lot about them?
Well, I've heard more rumors than facts. For instance, they were murdered by their fellow villagers because they were supposedly plotting something evil. They say that if you pass by the mansion at midnight, you can hear the ghosts of the Kinriji family screaming for help. Well, we're there all the time at midnight. We haven't heard that yet.
Nothing. No screaming. I've heard so many versions of that story, I don't know what to believe.
These stories were supposedly passed down from the villagers of that time period, but they very well could have changed over time, so who knows what's true. Besides, dead men tell no tales. Blech.
Well, there should be documents. There should be documents, honey. Like, I don't know, coroner's report. I mean, they still did that stuff in like 1720, definitely. Generally, especially for really rich people. They would have had some kind of documents for their deaths. Because they'll never find out what really happened. She hasn't even gone to her local historical society. How could you just throw up your hands?
That's studying for her. She's
And
just
she
like, it doesn't matter. Junoru is
history.
part of history.
You could, like, also maybe ask her history teacher. You think he'd know pretty well.
You know, if Junoru is part of the history, then she'll definitely pay attention. But since he's not, you know, she doesn't care.
That's true. You know, there's one more. Oh, that's you. Oh.
You know, there's one more rumor I've heard, and it's pretty recent. They say one member of the Kinrichi family survived and is seeking revenge on the village. Only one. Some think the the demon people are talking about is that family. Oh my god, I can't read today.
It's okay. Happens.
Oh, it's cultists spreading that rumor, though. There's no way corpses can come back to life.
We have a whole group of, like, occultists in this little town, too? Man.
I guess.
She's talking about how boring this town is, but this town interesting. Seems very interesting. The librarian nods and lets out a sigh before walking away to continue her. Questions stack up in my head as I stare at the history book.
Oh.
Could Junoru be a ghost?
That's actually a good question. He could be.
Maybe
he's the one.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, I don't know what the rules of being a ghost are here. Obviously, like, move things, and I think she, like, at least got really close to him, right? In the umbrella scene?
Oh, yeah, he touched her hand, and
Yeah, I think so. And, like, if he was like, wouldn't she be like, he's super cold? She didn't say cold, did
she? No. Oh, what a coincidence bumping into you here.
I hear Junoru's voice behind me and look up startled. What are you doing here?
Ooh, that's a new outfit he's wearing today.
He's got the same, like, belt straps on his shirt.
It looks more like a school uniform this time, though. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's like a sweater. Okay. Likes his belt accessories for his arm.
I came here to study and thought I saw someone familiar.
In a rush, I closed the book and hope he did not see what I was reading. Junoru smiles gently and takes a seat beside me. I didn't recognize you in those clothes. You totally recognized him.
It is what I wear when I do not go to school. Oh, the other one is school outfit?
It's an
okay.
School outfit. Okay. Well, he does have a lot of bandages on. Think he could be, like, hiding some, like, zombie scars or burns or something? I don't know.
He could. I mean...
In his free time, he dresses nicely. I guess. I mean, I think the chain, like, the belt things are maybe... Like, they look cool. They look really cool, but I don't know, like... I don't think that most, like, schools would, like, say that's cool. Like, if you have a uniform, you just be like, okay, yeah, sure, you can strap a bunch of belts to your arms.
Well, I mean, look at how Ryoji dresses, and he's supposedly the class president, so I mean...
I guess they don't care. They don't care if their students study, attend class, or they can wear whatever they want, I guess.
I guess just because it's such a small village, they're all like, it doesn't really matter, you know? They're just going to be stuck in this small village for the rest of their life anyways, so, I mean, do what you do.
Who cares? Let them do whatever they want to do. Oh my god, it's a mass chaos school.
I did not mean to disturb your studying. Please pretend I am not here.
Oh, she can't do that.
She can't do that.
No, not at all. It's nice to have some company, especially if it's you.
Well, as long as you do not mind.
I stare awkwardly at the textbook in front of me. Only a moment ago, I nearly concluded that Junoru was a ghost. What a silly... I peek at him from the corner of my eye.
Ooh.
Junoru looks serious as he browses through the book. I'm curious what he... When he glances back at me, I quickly turn away. I stared at him for too long. He must have noticed. Oh my god, she sounds so bad. Oh my god.
Are you stuck? Feel free to ask me for help.
Junoru puts his book down and gives me his full attention. Might as well be straightforward. Well, do you know about the legend surrounding the famous Kenriji family and their mansion?
Yes, I have heard of them.
We found out that he has the same last name, right?
Yeah, so why are you asking him
like,
this question?
That way? Junoru's expression does not change. Is your house haunted by them? There's like so many different ways you could have gone about this.
Oh my god.
Junoru laughs softly at my question.
Oh my god. You believe in ghosts, do you?
He was the one that said he was gonna go hunt the friggin' demon, right?
Yeah.
I'm so confused as to who believes what in this story.
To answer your question, no, there are no ghosts in the mansion. Moreover, even if there were, we would not be able to see them.
Well, you don't have to see a ghost. You know. Junoru rests his arms on the table and looks at me with an amused expression. I cannot help but blush and turn away. Great, now he thinks I'm a scaredy cat. You broke into his house. I don't know how he could possibly think you're a scaredy cat. You were like coming to his house every night.
Secondhand embarrassment for her. Secondhand embarrassment.
It's
strong.
getting a
hard
little
heart.
strong right now, right? She was like such a dom in the beginning, and now she's down so bad. I mean, it's cute. It is cute, but
You have some interesting questions today, Miss Winnith. I am in a good mood today. Is there anything else you would like to know?
okay. Well, I quickly try to think of him. Ask him. I want to go out with him so badly.
No. Ask him to marry you. You guys are pretty much already married.
Just move into your house. There is something that's been on my mind for a while about your uniform. I'm sure that we go to the same school, but I never see you around. Nora rubs his chin as I only take the night. Oh, that's you.
Yeah. I only take the night classes. He's a vampire! That's what he is! He's
a vampire! I noticed in that other cutscene that the bandage only goes around his neck.
Ah. Maybe both him and his brother are vampires. Maybe they just drink each other's blood to survive.
Does that work? I mean, in most lore, you can't drink another vampire's blood, but I don't know. Maybe they are vampires. They are. Wait, they're a nightclub?
Yes, I find them more convenient for both personal and practical reasons.
Oh, dude, he's a vampire. He's gotta be, right?
Yeah, right after we figured out about like a vampire, what were they called again?
Vampire Hunters Wanted.
Yeah.
That would make sense. Although, wait, Junoru never seems to finish his thought. Yeah?
My apologies. I am simply unpopular with the regular classes. There were a few incidents that made it hard for me to attend regular classes.
Well, how are you what do you mean? What does that mean? Unpopular with the regular classes? What does that mean?
Were you bullied a lot? You don't seem like a person to be bullied, though.
When you say with the students? Like, what? With the regular class? What do you mean? Are you calling them peasants? Like, what do you mean? Made it hard for me to attend. So strange. Can I join you? I wonder what the night classes are.
No, you can't join him.
Who cares? I'll just completely change my life so I can see you more.
I believe you would need to wait for the break to end before inquiring.
There's a difference between day and night lectures. Please tell me more about them.
To be honest with you, Miss Winnith, I would not recommend them to you. There's a whole bunch of vampires and ghosties and they're all
demons. There. The demons. Huh? Why not? The snowmen. You think the snowmen take night classes?
They're probably the teachers.
That's how they're brainwashing everybody. Oh my god. Confused. I look at him.
The night classes are much more advanced than the normal curriculum. I do not know if you would be able to keep up with the lessons.
Like, you're stupid.
What a bird!
We haven't seen much to indicate that he's not right, but damn. He's just like, nah, you're too stupid.
Bird.
Oh my god, okay, at least she's smart on the uptake. I'll give her that. Are you implying that I'm stupid?
My, of course not. Oh, how can I put this? The night class is full of students of a different caliber.
He's like, you're a stupid peasant.
What? They're vampire, what's sort like royalty, that's what they all are.
This is feeling like female clovers, except way nicer. What, do they have superpowers or something?
No, rather, they are all there for a certain reason. You're being so vague. Did you know? You just give us. She would stop stalking you so much if you weren't so vague. I would think so. I would hope so.
I don't know. She's down pretty bad. She's down pretty bad. But like, yeah, I don't know. Like, wouldn't he could just say, "I don't want to talk about it," you know? Because like this is just kind of worse.
Yeah.
Like, what does this mean? They're all there for a certain reason. You've got demons and like murders loose in the town. I'd be instantly like, oh my god, secret murder cult.
I'd be surprised I would honestly, if I were in her situation, I'd be surprised that there was even a night school happening with all the murders that are going on.
Exactly.
Well,
like, how are they getting there and coming back? Like, they told everyone to stay in. Like, what?
Yeah, so
this town is like supposed to be so small. Why would they have a night class?
It's weird.
So suspicious. I would be so suspicious. Omen cult. Such as?
Perhaps we should leave this here for today. We have studying to do, after all.
If he just
I'm never going to tell you everything.
Like, he gives her just like a little nugget. To, like, keep her super curious about it. And then pulls back. Like, if he just said nothing and was very stern, like, I don't want to talk about it, then it would be, you know, it wouldn't be as suspicious.
Yeah, but he's very suspicious.
What, Ju? You're so mean! I pout, but Junoru covers his eyes with his hand and turns away.
That trick will not work this time. Oh, her pouting. He's got it down for her pretty bad, though, too.
I know. He's accepting of, like, way too much. Like, he should be, like, kind of creeped out by her.
You know, my house. Some random stranger
yeah,
my house
exactly. Like, in the middle of the night. Like, you know, he should be, like, a little, like, you know, worried about these like red flags. Like, let's be honest, this is not looking healthy, but I mean, I guess if he's okay with it. Aww.
On second thought, allow me to think further about it.
I almost jump up from excitement, but hold myself back since I am in the library. I'm looking forward to it. It sounds like she's just practically drooling.
I have had a lot on my mind, but I do not believe it will be too difficult if you only join a single class. So part-time, only a part-time night student, part-time day student.
He's just gonna let us in. Like, don't you have to like run this by the faculty? Like, you know?
I think it's funny that she's also finding the need to get like his permission for this. And he's like kind of like going off that he has to give her the permission to join this class.
Yeah, isn't that straight? Like, she could just do it. Like, supposedly, if she could just go to the faculty and be like, "Hey, I want to transfer to the night school." I mean, I'm sure she'd have to get like her parents to sign for it or something. But like, I doubt he could just be like, "Okay. Yes, by the power vested in me.
By me." I shall
make you a student here. Like, that seems a little odd for a student
to do. It's kind of seeming like, yeah, Secretly, he's like way older than he actually plays that he is. He's like...
If he's a vampire, he's gotta be. I mean, he died in 1720, according to that. Or, no, it was burned down.
Well, yeah, remember, he was in one of the pictures though, right? Like a young person, like in like the older time pictures from like in the mansion.
So it's gonna be like
at least we thought that it was him.
Like a Twilight situation. Since we are heading in the same direction, Junoru and I walk home together. So, Junoru, what are your plans for the break?
Nothing much. My life is no more exciting without school. What about you?
These people are so bored in such an interesting town. They've got
I know.
night school. None of the schools around me have night schools, except maybe the college.
Yeah.
Like, and I live in like the biggest city in Texas. Like, like what? Like, they have so many interesting things and like history and like spooky forests and legend. Like, how are you bored here?
Yeah, cultists running around the place. Like they have a
Vampire hunting societies. Like, what is going on?
exorcism required. I mean, just like a whole bunch of
People
stuff.
who are totally all in. The second they hear demon, they're like, "Let's get the exorcist." Like, they're just like all in on the supernatural. This sounds so fascinating. Me too. My parents are still away on their trip, and my friends are going somewhere else. They're great.
Oh, she's not joining? I thought they were trying to get her to come too.
Well, remember, like, Yoji was like, "No, don't
Oh, yeah, yeah,
actually
yeah.
come."
That must be quite lonely.
Nope, I'm used to it. I mean, she's just gonna come to your house. So.
She's always coming around the mountain. Your expression says otherwise, Miss Winnith. There's no shame in admitting to loneliness.
Junoru, stop. Tell me more about yourself instead of digging into my life.
Well, I am so busy cleaning up my brother's mess. He has been so reckless ever since our parents passed away.
I'm sorry to hear that. It must be tough.
I do not mind. He is my brother, and one should take care of his family.
Don't forget to take care of yourself, too. Don't let your brother tire you out.
Yes, well, things would be easier if he listened.
I used to wish I had a sibling, but hearing you talk about your brother is seriously making me reconsider it. Wow.
We have good times together too, of course.
Before long, we find ourselves near the old mansion. However, we quickly notice someone standing in front of it on the street, staring straight at the structure. What?
Oh,
Who's that?
remember? Oh, this is the person with the gun in the opening.
Ooh.
Oh, the music. I hate the music. It always just kissing. It must be on suspense.
What is that
Okay.
mark on his forehead? It looks like a key
Hmm.
or a flower?
Yeah, I don't
Got a
know.
scar on his eye, too. The odd man notices us as we approach him. Judging by his creepy gas mask and unusual clothing,
He knows the COVID.
Oh, maybe so. The man's cold stare pierces through me as he peers in. What's with this guy? Everything about him feels so off. I turn to Junoru, who's frozen beside me. He seems equally disturbed.
It's a vampire hunter. Oh my god, he looks so creepy. Hey, you two. Is this house abandoned?
Words sound more like a state question. I expect Junoru to reply, but his lips.
I'm Chain. You're from this village?
What a
Chain.
name. Jade.
Must be a code name.
I reply with a nod. Jane stares at us and narrows his eyes. Gaze is that of a hunter stalking.
Sir, I doubt you have any business in a place such as this. Please refrain from participating in suspicious activities. You will scare the neighborhood.
Calmly takes me by the wrist. Let us leave.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. The air goes tenser as they slip past Shane. When I peer back over my shoulder, the mysterious man watches us until we disappear past the bend. I cannot help but feel anxious. Minoru, where are we going?
Somewhere that man cannot follow us. Where's that at?
You're not going home.
I do not feel comfortable with someone like that hanging around my house. Don't blame you.
Yeah, there's some bad blood there. He must know what the marks mean.
Mm-hmm.
Tattoos he has. Yeah, that makes sense. I suddenly realized that even with a glove on, Junoru's hand feels so cold!
Oh, he's a vampire! He's a
Vampire!
vampire!
Vampire! Vampire! Vampire! This is my wheelhouse! Oh my god. Okay. He must be quite disturbed. Junoru releases me as soon as he realizes how long he's been holding on to me. Wait.
I am sorry for pulling you with me. I did not intend to.
Don't worry about it. She's totally into it. Don't worry. I don't want to get away from that guy as soon as possible, too.
It is getting late. Shall I walk you home?
I blushed at his suggestion and waved my hand. No, it's okay. I'm fine on my own, despite the murderer running around. Yeah, I definitely don't actually need help.
Winnith, though, that's gonna make you seem so like, okay, so I'm saying it like this. You broke into this guy's house. You've been to this guy's house plenty of times. You know where he lives. But this poor guy still doesn't know where you live, and you keep trying to stop him from taking you home. This is like the second, I think, or third time he's kind of offered to take her home, and she says no, she's fine. So I mean, like, you're gonna seem suspicious here.
She's so soft. I mean, if you put aside all the vampire stuff, she seems like the creeper here, right? Like, if you compare the ways they're acting, like, she seems a lot more suspicious than he does, right?
She does.
She's the one, like, doing creepy stuff to him. Like, he's not sneaking around her house. He's not, you know, like, he's not scaring her. He's not, like... I mean, all the places that he has showed up were, like, pretty normal places for someone to show up. Like, the park, or a library, or his own house. Like, you know, she's the one showing up, like, at his house, like, right in front of him, like, all the time.
Broke his door.
Broke his wall. Yeah, his secret wall thing.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to steal stuff. Like, I mean, she's really, like, it's pretty unusual for that to happen in an Otome game where the girl is really the one being, like, the one who's kind of creepy and stalkery. I mean, obviously we know she has good intentions, but if I were in his shoes, I would be so creeped out, even if I was a vampire. Like, what
I guess I can kind of see
girl?
why he's being very evasive, because like when I think about it, like, she's just like refusing to tell him anything about herself, but she's trying to dig into everything about this poor guy. So look, I give you a pass for being
he's
evasive.
also being, like, less evasive than he probably should be. You know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah,
he's actually giving her a lot more than I think if I were a vampire in his position, then I would tell her. You know, like, so he, like, seems just so much less suspicious in every way than, like, she's acting. It's really kind of funny. Also, you have to put this in the context of there's a freaking murderer going around, and maybe he knows what the secret mystery is behind that, so he's actually not really too worried about her for whatever reason. I don't know what's happening with that, but she doesn't. So she's sitting here telling him no and acting all embarrassed after she's broken into his house, literally spent hours alone with him in his own house. And, like, she's embarrassed to let him walk her home when there is a murderer out, and it would be perfectly normal and not embarrassing, even if you, like, didn't know each other super well or anything. If you did ask him to walk you home, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
Like,
I know. I would. I'd
would
be like, yeah, take me home,
too,
please. I'd
like,
feel
to
better.
make, you know, use the buddy system, like, check on each other. Like, you know, that's, like, kind of normal stuff. Like, you don't need to be embarrassed. You know what I mean? Like, out of all the things that she's done to be embarrassed about that, it's just kind of funny, you know?
Having you walk alone after running into someone like that would only make me worry.
Well, since you insist, thank you. Okay, finally.
Finally.
I smile at him. Although we have not known each other for very long, Junoru is often concerned about my safety. Well, I'm sure part of it is his gentleman personality. I believe he genuinely cares about me deep down. Like,
Oh yes,
what is her
a lot to
minimum?
expect.
Like, what is her minimum for, like, someone genuinely caring about you? Because, like, I feel like most normal people would care about someone to, like, a basic extent, right? Like, I do that with most of my friends. Like, okay, like, let me know you got home okay, or something like that. I mean,
Yeah,
that's,
I did
like,
the same thing.
that's pretty like, that's pretty, like, basic human shit, you know what I mean? Like, if you're, like, I think most people at least do that to an extent, right? She's like, oh,
Hmm.
he genuinely cares about me so much. He doesn't want me to die from a murderer. Oh my god. That's so sweet.
I guess it could just be like for the fact that maybe like, her parents are not really in her life, possibly.
I guess, yeah, so any that sounds so sad though.
I know, but it seems like Abby, like, who knows how long she's actually been alone.
But she also has like
So
really good friends though. It's not like she's like totally alone and no one around her. I mean, Ikuya seems really sweet. Like she's worried about it. She wanted to include her on her holiday trip. Like,
yeah, no, Winnith is just being very like, I don't know what words to say. She's just very. Hmm? I don't know if the word to say is ungrateful, but I feel like that.
yeah, I don't know. It's hard to I feel like I guess it's a little inconsistent, but
Yeah,
I think that's part of it because it seems like she has like she doesn't have her parents, but she does have people around her who care about her. So it's just
yeah.
strange to like latch onto this guy that she barely knows so closely. But I guess part of that is her curiosity too. She's just like so like you're so mysterious. I love that she's so bored.
Yeah, mysterious stuff turns her on apparently.
Yes, very much so. Very much so. As we walk down the road, the sky starts to turn dark. Thank you for studying with me today.
Ah, it was my pleasure. I actually go to the library quite often. I'm giving you another place to bump into me all the time, okay? Listen to this well.
He's gonna go to the library all the time now. Same. I like studying there. I could do it at home, but it's not the same. I mean, to be fair, if there was a library like that near me, I would all the time.
Yeah, me too.
That's awesome. I don't have much planned for the break, so I'll probably end up at the library a lot. It's too bad my friends will be out of town. You were right earlier. I guess I am kind of lonely. Maybe that's why I kept going to them. Yeah? I hope I haven't been bothering you.
On the contrary, I welcome your presence. I have not spoken with someone so much in a long time. I am happy to have you around. You're so sweet.
I know, like, he's either just too nice or he's, like, actually kind of that's attractive. She's so
Mhm.
obsessed.
I think that's it. That's it. That's the
Yeah, I
answer right
think could be his
there.
type. Could be his type. Maybe they've stumbled on a perfect match here.
With my brother ignoring me, loneliness haunts me in a similar way.
Finally reached my home.
You live even closer than I expected.
What? Don't tell me the real reason you wanted to mark me home. So you can see where I live.
Only right, Winnith. Who knows?
Hmm. Hmm. What? That's a weird answer.
I suppose I will see you tomorrow then. And please know that you are welcome to visit me anytime.
Sure. See you tomorrow. Just like, yeah. Okay. It's on now.
Actually, wait. The rumors have been getting stranger by the week. As you already know, you should not believe everything you hear.
In the demon thing?
I mean, in general, there are so many sides to each story, and the lines between reality and fiction will blur if you are not careful. So you know the whole story, you should not come to a conclusion.
Eh?
I am simply implying that you should not concern yourself with the things happening in this village. How could you not concern yourself? You're in the village.
Yeah, right. Like, I mean, I'd want the murder to be solved. The murders or kidnappings to be solved if I were living in this town.
Treat all of the rumors as lies. Just ensure you stay safe. Hmm.
Those things kind of like mean the opposite, right? Because, like, if you assumed, oh, it's all lies and you don't worry about anything.
Yeah.
You have to assume something's wrong. To, like, yeah, but someone needs to warn her to, like, be careful. So, he's telling me to stop investigating things. If I dig any deeper, I might fall into.
It is merely a gut feeling. I only want you to be safe.
Thank you, Junoru. Junoru opens his mouth to say something violent. You can see the hesitation in it. Something is bothering him. Or I can ask about it, however, he turns to leave. Wave goodbye and step into. As I close the door, I let out a delighted sigh. A delight. I hope Ju will be okay. That creeper chain skulking around his home. My
Why didn't
stomach.
you invite him in? You could have had him stay at your house for a little while,
That
you
would have been a
know?
great excuse, girl. Your house is empty, not like you'd get in trouble. When my stomach grumbles, I realize I've not eaten since lunch. I head to the kitchen to make something simple. I'm so hungry that I feel like eating a 10-course meal, but I don't have the patience to prepare all of them. After I finish cooking, I take a seat in the living room, quiet enough to be lonely. Oh, damn it! Why didn't I invite you in for dinner? Oops. It would have been nice to talk a bit longer. Yeah, the missed opportunity, girl.
Yeah, gone with the wind.
Besides, he served me lunch once. It would have been nice to return the favor. You had a perfect opportunity, and you missed it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
All of a sudden, I hear strange noises from down the hall as if twisting a doorknob. A rusty chill runs down my spine.
Oh my god. In her house? No!
Alone in here. Doors cannot open or close themselves. All of the windows are closed. There.
Oh god.
Has someone broken in?
It's the guy again from before. Please.
I put my blade down on the table. Grab an umbrella to use as a weapon.
What's happening with an umbrella?
Umbrellas don't work on ghosts, honey. I slowly tiptoe down the hallway to peek into the darkness.
I wouldn't.
Difficult to see. I wish to scare the intruder away by turning on the lights. You don't want to scare them away? What? Excuse me?
Oh my god.
I'll teach this creep not to mess with me. Winnith. Honey, you don't ever call the police. You're like, okay, I'm gonna leave it dark so I can scare the person who broke into my... Girl, what if he's got a gun? Like, your umbrella is not going to help you.
Unless she thinks like it's like a magical umbrella. Oh no.
Footsteps in on whoever has entered my home. I listen to her. I grip my umbrella tightly. Wait, perfect. Drink. Finally right. I jump out and wildly swing my weapon around. Take this, you creepy stalker!
Stop! It is only me. What? He broke into her house. Oh.
Well, I would be outraged, but I mean, what goes around comes around.
Oh my god, you know you have to be scared shitless. I was so scared for a second.
After hearing the voice, I stop my assault. I quickly realize it's Junoru, my deadly weapon of the umbrella. Who knows what havoc we could have wreaked. Although I cannot see him properly in the darkness. What the heck? Sorry, Ju. I didn't expect you to walk straight through it. Girl, what goes around comes around.
It is my own fault. You made a fair assumption.
Junoru stands up and rubs his chest.
You are quite strong. That was a good hit. We actually hit him. Oh my god.
Does it hurt? I wrinkled your shirt.
I am fine. My apologies. When you did not answer the door, I worried something might have happened to you. Oh, he nodded at the door again?
I was so busy cooking I didn't hear you knock. How did you get in?
He left the back door unlocked, so I let myself in.
What? You had a dude crawling through your freaking window! And you didn't lock your back door? There's a murder?
Oh.
Like a literal kidnapping murder person who's done like 10 people in like, what, a week? 2 weeks? And you don't lock your back door?
Oh my gosh, he's so stupid. At
When?
least. Oh my god.
Do you want to die? Do you want to die?
I think you were just being chased by like that zombie like a little while ago. Why wouldn't you make sure that all your stuff is locked
And
in
she
your
assumed
house?
that was some creepy woman, right? She didn't
Mhm.
assume zombie.
Yeah.
And you still
God.
never, like, addressed that at all.
Oh god.
I put my hands on my cheeks in embarrassment. This is the second time I have left the door.
Oh my god.
At least she's aware. Oh, sorry about that. So, what happened?
As it turns out, I cannot go home at the moment.
What? Don't tell me it's because of that chain guy.
Indeed, it is. Unfortunately, I cannot find my brother either. I didn't know where else to go.
Oh,
It is late and he's supposed to be home today.
I can help you look for him.
We are not supposed to be outside after 9 p.m., remember? But you go to night school!
I know!
What?
Did he not call the police either? I mean, are you really serious about following that rule, even when your brother might be in danger?
He is probably staying elsewhere. Either way, he should be fine.
Or this is sounding like an excuse. You don't seem very concerned about any of this.
In any case, it's just best to stay inside at this time of night.
Oh, right.
Let's get jiggy with it.
It's best to stay inside, right? Now it's best to stay inside. You sent her home alone several times, like after 9. But now we should stay inside. He's worried that his brother isn't home, but not that something might have happened to him? What?
I apologize for taking up your time. I hope I am not troubling you by being here.
Well, I did want to invite you over anyway. Not at all. Please feel free to stay the night. There's a guest room upstairs.
Oh?
Junoru gently gazes at me, but then frowns. He rubs the back of his neck and bites his lip. Oh. I totally understand if you feel uneasy with someone creeping around your place. We can report him. It's always later.
Can you say that?
Why do you do it like way after they have left?
Can I say though, with her saying uneasy with someone creeping around your place? Doesn't that sound like somebody else that we know quite fondly of?
Yes. This is the least I can do to help.
Thank you for your hospitality.
Only a moment ago, I could have sworn he seemed uncomfortable spending the night. Although I want to ask him about it, I do not want to ruin his... Not a problem. I don't have people over often, so I'll need to prepare the guest room first, okay?
Are you truly comfortable with me staying here?
Of course! Make yourself at home. No need to be so polite. She's like, I am A-okay with you being here. I made curry for dinner. Would you like to have some?
Well, I appreciate the offer. I am not hungry because I do not eat regular food.
If you want blood. Man needs blood. Oh, okay. If you want anything else, just let me know. Anything else? Anything at all? I take a seat on the couch and continue eating my meal. Junoru sits across from me and watches as I eat. It feels more than a little awkward. It has been ages since the last time I had a guest over. Even Ikuya and Ryoji hardly ever visit. Are you sure you're not hungry? There's still a lot left.
I appreciate your concern, but I ate something before I came over. You were at the library with her, weren't you, before you came to your house? That was a while ago already. Mm-hmm.
Well then, yeah, he went back to his house, right? And then saw the chain guy still there, or whatever. Brother wasn't there. Something at his house? Oh, I see. What about these cookies? They're fresh out of the oven. Please have one.
Generous. Oh, that's you.
Junoru said he was full, but a cookie never hurt anyone. I hold the box in front of him, hoping he'll take a few. He's a vampire. He's gonna like throw that up everywhere if he can eat it. He goes quiet for a moment, his expression frozen. Slowly, he takes one and looks at it, fascinated. If you really don't want one, you don't have to. Before I can finish my sentence, Junoru eats the treat. What is it? His expression does not change as he swallows. I cannot help but worry that he may not enjoy it.
It is delicious and crunchy.
Okay. I feel flustered as I watch him take another one.
Okay, this is eating.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess he can eat people food. I gesture for Junoru to have more, but he says he is full. I'm satisfied that he at least tried a few. Once I'm done eating, I begin to take care of the dishes.
May I use your shower? Oh!
Of course! Don't need to be so humble. Make yourself at home.
We're gonna have the normal Otome game. He's gonna come out of the shower.
We gotta get a shower CG, right? We gotta get a shower CG. Oh my god.
Miss Winnith, although you were kind of letting me stay here, I hope you realize you should be worried about letting people into your house.
It's like, do you do this to everybody? He's like concerned. He's like, you should be a little more concerned that I just walked into your house. But I mean, that's a two-way street. He should have been more concerned too, right?
Yeah.
We aren't strangers, are we? With a sigh, Junoru heads upstairs. It may only be my imagination, but his cheeks seem red. By the way, if you need me, I'll be in the room next to you. Just in case you want to come. I'm right here. Right. See the store right here. It'll be on. Girl.
Oh.
Junoru gives me a shout of confirmation.
Okay. Oh, chapter 2.
Okay, are we ready for like a quick break?
Yeah, sounds good.
I need a water break. Pop rolls. Alright, I put this on pause really quick. We will be back in a moment. Here we go. Back up. Mic's not coming. Oh, there it is. Okay. Cool. Alright.
Second mic worry.
I was like, oh, wait, it's not popping up. No, it's fine. I just wasn't talking. That makes sense. Good job. Woo! Best streamer. Okay. I'm gonna switch us back to performance. Here. There we go. Alright, we're ready to continue. Hey, Euro, welcome. Thank you. I drew these for our little like thumbnails. I try to draw a new one every time we do a new playthrough. It's fun to draw chibis. I thought we should put the new ones up on the screen instead of leaving. Oh. Okay, where were we? Okay, it's your turn. I get to sit back now. Hard for me.
Alright. I go to my bedroom and drop onto the chair. Well, this is an interesting way to start the holiday. My husbando's in the house with me, you know, I'm taking a shower. I close my eyes and try to relax.
Oh, girl, come on.
It's been quite quiet for a while. Junoru should have finished his shower by now. Should I check on him?
Oh, I mean, of course. Wait, what?
Oh, wait.
I press log. Whoops.
Oh,
Still pro streamer. Don't worry about it.
I don't remember who chose last time. I think
we can agree though. We gotta go check. Like,
yes, we have to.
yeah.
Yeah.
We can't just. We can take care of ourselves. No, that's not what we're here for.
Yes. No. Yeah, we have to make sure he's all right.
Of course, that's it.
I should probably make sure he's all right. The light in the hallway is off, so I have to stumble around in the darkness to find the light switch. Did he shower in the dark?
Vampire shower in the dark? I've never considered that question before.
I lightly knock on the bathroom door. That sounds like more like for the cops.
we can't even like let him finish his shower. Like we're literally like, nope, we have to check on him right now. Winnith has a 1-track mind. Yeah, he's got night vision, I guess.
Jew, is everything all right? I wait patiently for an answer, but receive only silence. I decide to open the door and peek into the bathroom.
You burn! What?
Oh, it seems like Junoru is not in there. He might have gone to his room already. I head to the guest room and knock on the door.
Girl, oh my gosh.
Suddenly, I hear a voice behind me. Do
Get my strong man vampire voice. Were you looking for me?
I jump up in surprise before turning around. I just wanted to make sure you were okay.
Of course. Thank you, but I was able to manage on my own.
If you need anything, let me know.
Oh, the second-hand embarrassment. Oh my god, she's like all but like laying herself on a platter. Oh my god.
I'll be in my room, my lingerie, waiting for you.
What? Oh my god.
Junoru regards me with a smile before turning away.
Well, good night, Miss Winnith.
I watch him return to his room. I'm like getting like red in the face for her. This is embarrassing.
The embarrassment is so strong. Oh my god.
Maybe I should take a shower too. I'll smell like him inside the shower.
What? Oh my god, girl.
Finally clean, I close the bathroom door behind me. With Junoru here, I feel so much safer. Maybe I should tell him about those creepy stalkers I have. He may know what's going on.
I mean, he's witnessed how you just leave your back door open all the time.
As I head through the hallway, I notice a light from downstairs. Ooh. To my surprise, Junoru is sitting in the living room. The dim lighting makes him appear even more mysterious than usual. What's he looking at?
Asleep. I think it's a watch. Watch that's in his pocket.
Oh, yeah. Hey, what are you up to?
Fortunately, my mind is so active that I am unable to sleep.
Mm-hmm. I can understand that. I get us each a glass of water before sitting opposite Junoru. Junoru. Anything you'd like to talk about?
I'm only overthinking things. I tend to do that when I'm... Speaking with you does ease my mind, however. Is there anything you would care to share, Miss Winnith?
Oh my gosh, yeah. After getting the idea that he's a vampire, just see how he's looking at her off to the side. Yeah, he's giving me that feeling.
Vampire vibes. Vampire vibes.
Mm-hmm.
They're
yes.
strong. They're strong.
If you insist, well... You know, I feel like someone's been following me around lately. This creepy zombie lady attacked me yesterday, too.
And I killed her. But I didn't call the police.
Of course not.
Until the next day.
You must think I'm crazy, but the way she behaved was so strange. Worry shimmers in Junoru's eyes as he listens to me. I don't think I'll risk going out at night again. I'm worried there are more of those creepy people. Really?
I mean,
You're saying
I'm
that?
pretty sure you've done that, like, what, twice? That's got attacked by a zombie? She just wants to be protected.
Reported the incident to the police, but they didn't seem to take me seriously.
Maybe
so I'd love if you stay with me all the time.
You waited until a full 24 hours, like 12 hours after the incident. I mean, if I were the police, I'd also be kind of like, well, why didn't you call when it happened? Maybe we could have found the creepy lady.
I believe it would be best not to report it as you. Here you go.
I believe it would be best not. What?
Why not? Isn't that what the police are for? More people are getting hurt, Jew.
Well, not like she pays attention to that at all.
Unless, I don't know, are they the cause of the disappearing people? Are they turning the people into like zombies?
Well, his
after
brother
they drink their blood?
He mentioned that his brother was doing something that he didn't really like, right? And they also talked about how one of the legends is that one of them wants revenge, right?
Yeah.
So it could be his brother's like the evil one, right? Or
could be
borderline evil. Hey, Ara, welcome. It's okay. That's all right. You caught us in time. We still got another hour left. This one is terribly sorry to have to see you.
I know.
Truth. Read the rumor about the demon. Of course, there is no demon. Dangerous people like.
But she didn't seem human, Jew.
And you were the one that was saying, like, I'm gonna go hunt the demon. Like,
yeah.
I'm so confused. I had to ensure everyone knew something. So you chose a demon? Like, I just feel like it would be so much easier to be like, yeah, crazy murder! Like, wouldn't a lot more people believe that? But like, it's
I guess
demon!
It's just like, well, it seems like this whole town is kind of more towards like they all believe in the supernatural. It seems like it's pretty common for like supernatural folk tales to be around. So yeah, that's why he chose the demon.
It is weird. Oh, is my mic cutting? Mic is cutting? Shouldn't be.
Is it mine?
Testing? Seems like it's
not mine to me. Yeah.
So maybe I need to move a little closer. Try that. Okay. Maybe we're just getting some lag or something. I'll make sure I'm closer too. Okay.
Okay, Junoru rubs his gloved hands together. I sense guilt in his uneasiness. I'm not upset whether there's a demon or just dangerous people. You did the right thing. Because you do everything right and you are a great...
Exactly!
But Junoru, why did you hide this from me? I am your wife.
We've known each other for like a week, but we are married. At first, I just wanted to warn you without frightening you. Now, however, the situation has become worse than I anticipated.
Junoru leans forward in his seat, hiding his face in his hands. I get the impression he still does not trust me enough to tell me everything. Can you hear my person talking in the background on the stream?
Very slightly. I know I can hear it a little bit, but not right now.
Oh, I could go close their door. All right, let me go close their door real quick. I'll be quickly right back.
Okay. We are pro streamers, you guys. No mistakes ever happen here. Winty's locking them up. Yeah, she's got a secret basement, you guys. Better be careful. That's the new chat jail.
Okay, hopefully we don't hear her anymore.
Your LV thinks you're locking them up. Okay, it's your turn.
Alright, so if you think it's for the best, I'll keep this between us.
Oh my god.
I just hope I won't run into anyone else like that woman. It was seriously scary and grotesque. Even drunks don't try to bite people.
Well, actually, I had a drunk woman once lick my entire forearm. I mean, that isn't biting, but if I hadn't run away in utter terror, she might have bitten me.
Oh my god.
That can happen. Don't underestimate drunk people, Winnith.
Oh my god.
Alright, it's fine to bite people as long as it's a consensual experience, but to just bite a random person you've never met is probably not a great idea.
Yeah, in the as like a flashback, I don't know if you watched the previous ones or were caught up on it. There was like this lady who did like physically try to bite Winnith.
She was like full zombie mode, like zombie like tackling us in the street.
Yeah, at night. It was like past 9 o'clock. I think it had just passed 9 o'clock, didn't it? Like when that happened.
She was late. Being stupid. Being stupid Winnith.
If you're going to try to stop them, I want to help.
I appreciate your offer, but it is rather complicated.
Now I know what those things remind me of, like the things he has on his sleeves. Okay, now going to thinking that he's a vampire. It's like the outfits that they have in Vampire Night. I don't know if you ever watched Vampire Night, like Zero.
It's very, it's the same
very
vibes,
much like
the same like Hot Topic, like 2010 vibes. Yes, definitely, absolutely. And I'm living for that. I like that aesthetic. I'm here for it.
It's awesome looking.
Ara says the zombie lady probably did bath salts. You know what, Ara? That actually might be true. It is another reason that Winnith should have called the heckin' police. She should have called the police immediately so that this woman could be arrested and given medical treatment, you know, for whatever is going on with her, whether she did bath salts or is a zombie. Either one should probably get like some medical people to like look at her, you know, not just leave her in the street, like beat her with what did she throw at her? Like a rock or something? Did she just punch her? Oh, it's a branch.
It was a branch.
Right?
Yeah, it was a branch. Yeah.
Beat her with a branch, and Winnith was like, "Oh yeah, I think she's probably dead." But guess I won't call the police until the next morning. You know. I'm not certain of what to do either. I wish these disappearances and reappearances would end, same as anyone else. Even if I had a solution, the situation does not allow me to make mistakes and consequently pulled you into. For that, I'm sorry. You know, I'm just thinking about something too. He's supposed to have taken a shower, right? He's just wearing the same thing. He didn't even ask for any clothes or anything.
It's not your fault.
Good.
I was stalked, Jew. It happens more often than I'd like to admit.
She's the culprit of it too.
I wonder if, like, did he even take a shower? Maybe he just like said that just to kind of get away from her for a little bit.
Yeah, I'm human, just like you. Yeah, maybe. I also do the shower thing.
Junoru spies faintly at my attempt to reassure him. Oh, he's so attractive.
I know, right? Look at that look. Oh my gosh. Oh, it keeps cutting on your end, Ara? I'm not sure. I mean, I can't see it in my Streamlabs. It as far as I can tell, it's still, I see the bar going.
And mine too?
Yeah, for yours too. I can't see anything cutting out on my end, so maybe you're getting some lag on your end. Oh. But if you notice it too, Euro, let me know. But as far as I can tell, It is getting late. Although you're on holiday, you should make sure to rest well.
You're right. I'm going upstairs then.
With the door open!
Just come whenever you want.
Anytime!
When I wake up again, I glance at the clock. It is 3 a.m.
Ooh, spooky hour. Spooky hour.
It's a little chilly in my room. I rub my eyes and notice I left the window open. Winnith! Oh my god!
Girl, at this point, I think it's more common for her to forget to leave something open or unlocked than it is for her to remember.
Oh my god. She's just like, okay, any supernatural thing that wants to kill me, you're welcome inside my house. I will gladly take you.
The thing is, like, I could forgive this if it were, like, a game where, like, nothing bad is happening right now and she's just living in a little town. You know, I have a sister who lives out in a really rural area. They don't really think so much about locking their doors and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But she has no excuse. There's a freaking murderer on the loose. The police are like, everyone stay inside. Like, don't go out. She's just over here like, oops, left my door open. Oops.
Oop, my windows are open in both bedrooms.
3 people have broken into my house, so oops.
Oh my god.
Shouldn't even bother to keep my cell phone on me either.
Yeah, it's just stupid. I roll out of bed and stand on wobbly legs. It'd be bad if it started to rain on me. That's what's making you decide to close your window, huh? Yeah, that's
Winnith! Oh my god, child!
After closing it, I drop back on the bed and bury myself under the blanket.
Did she not lock it?
I don't know.
Girl, oh my god.
No long after laying down, however, I feel annoyingly thirsty. I can't sleep like this. I head to the kitchen through the darkness. Since I lived here forever, I can easily walk around with my eyes closed without bumping into anyone. Anything. Anyone. I hate waking up in the middle of the night. With my thirst quenched, I roll back into bed and let out a satisfied sigh. As I stretch my arms, I hit something unexpected with my hand.
She didn't lock the door.
What the? I turn my head and find myself staring at Junoru's back. Oh, he's in her back! She did say, I'm right here in this room over here. I welcome you into my bedroom.
I guess he's taking her up on that. Oh my god. Oh my god.
What? Why is he sleeping in my... Or did she walk into the wrong room because she was saying that she doesn't turn the lights on?
If that's his excuse, oh my god. Eurovi says he's got back acne.
I look around and realize I entered the wrong room. So yeah, she entered the wrong room. Oh god, you idiot. Apparently you don't know your house enough to not to walk into the right bedroom.
What? Girl!
Oh dear. Oh no. Please tell me I didn't wake him.
He did this on purpose. I don't believe it for a second.
I sit up carefully, trying not to wake him, but notice something is off. He's cold. I cannot resist the urge to confirm it by reaching out and touching his bare hand. He's frigid. Oh my, he is really cold.
Wait. You know, we were talking about how being cold is like a vampire thing. But you know what also being cold is?
A ghost thing?
A snowman thing? It's a snowman thing.
True.
Maybe they're really evil snowmen. Maybe he's like part snowman.
Part snowman vampire.
You know what? That would actually be really interesting.
Oh
my god.
Ju? Hey, are you okay? His eyes remain closed and he is unresponsive. I desperately call his name. Ju! Junoru, please wake up!
What? The secondhand embarrassment. Oh my god.
No, right? As my panic begins to bubble over, Junoru finally stirs.
What? Oh, what?
He stares up at me in confusion before carefully sitting up. I take the opportunity to jump out of his bed as quickly as possible.
Girl. Also, he sleeps in this?
I want us to be our wedding night. It's not what you think.
How many times has she said that?
Oh, I feel my cheeks heating up. There is no way to explain such an awkward situation.
No, you have no excuse, girl.
I was, worried about you. Your body feels so cold. Not that I was trying to feel it.
What? Such a simp. Oh my god. He's down so bad. Oh, yes, this is how I am naturally.
I gaze at him with disbelief before grabbing his arm to check again, but Junoru gently pulls away.
I'm sorry to have worried you, but I'm fine.
He slowly reaches out to stroke my hair, which only makes it harder for me to calm down. Okay. I am trying to think of something else to say when Junoru suddenly stiffens and shoves me away from him. Oh my god.
Is that a gunshot?
Oh, two thunders my heart. Stop it! Two
Wait, you know
thunders
what? That would make sense though if he's the if he's a vampire hunter because the gun, right?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, usually you have to kill a vampire with a stake through the heart, but maybe in this world they're going with the silver bullet theory. Right?
Maybe. Two stuns respond to his sudden actions. I am shocked even further by a loud noise as Junoru jerks back. Oh!
She left her window open! She left her window open!
My heart plummets in my chest when I see who stands in the doorway. Cold, familiar eyes peer at Junoru and me over the barrel of a pistol.
Ooh.
Creepy gas mask man! Creepy gas oh my god! Creepy gas mask guy! I glance back to Junoru and notice a red stain growing on his shoulder. I sit back up in a panic, reaching towards the injury before pulling back, realizing how bad an idea it is. Ju, are you? I look up at his face, but he seems unbothered by what must be a painful injury, instead glaring at his assailant.
You won't get away this time.
The simple words draw me out of my shock, and I turn back towards Junoru's attacker, positioning myself between the two men. I can't talk anymore. It's gone. My shock. My heart. My heart. That bam scared the shit out of me.
Move.
How dare you break into my house and attack Junoru? Just who do you think you are?
You can just take the break into your house part off. You'll let anyone break into your house, girl. The only thing you're worried about is attacking Junoru.
Chain raises an eyebrow, whether at my question or my audacity in the face of a gun. I do not know. Are you the one who's been making the villagers disappear? I then realize exactly what sort of a person would commit such an act. My heart races in fear, but I continue shielding Junoru.
Just now thinking about that?
You're the serial killer, aren't you? The one everyone's been talking about?
Don't accuse people of crimes without proof.
You aren't the culprit, then why are you after Ju?
Because I want to put an end to the murders. He's your real criminal.
Uh-oh. I glance at my friend with disbelief. My friend, quotation marks. Instead of defending himself, Junoru meets my gaze for a moment, then turns away, looking sad.
He's like, your friend's on me.
Ju?
I am grateful for your kindness.
Huh? Why are you saying that now?
I'm so sorry to have involved. Truth.
What? Huh? Why, Jew, that can't be true! Shane takes advantage of my confusion, rushing forward to forcibly yank me off the bed and stabbing Junoru in the heart with the dagger in the same fluid motion. Oh, no! I pull myself to my feet as quickly as I can, only to stare in horror as Junoru calmly pulls the dagger out of his chest. Oh my god. Shane makes an irritated sound, stepping back and reaching into his jacket.
Steak, man.
Junoru gives me a small smile as he drops Shane's dagger to the ground.
May we never meet again, Miss Winnith.
I do not have time to reply before Shane pulls out his gun again, leveling it at Junoru. Oh my god. Junoru dashes to the window, opening it and leaping out into the night as Shane fires multiple shots in his direction.
That doesn't work on a vampire, dude. If you're a vampire hunter, you should know.
Few bullets hit him before he makes his escape. Shane and I race to the window, but it's impossible to see anything within the darkness. Chew.
Shane is
I can't believe...
gangster. Yes, he is.
I sink into the ground as my legs start to feel heavy. I ignore Shane as he makes another irritated noise and holsters his gun before turning to pick up his dagger. Shane snorts, the sound distorted and strange through his mask.
I can't believe you protected that thing. I can't believe you're a vampire hunter and you don't even know how to kill one. Dude, I'm on you. Come on.
It must be different in this world.
Well,
Jew is not a thing. He's
work.
my friend. True. He must be the reason why the brother was all beat up too.
Yeah, I bet you it's the brother that's trying to do bad things.
Maybe.
It's the brother.
Uh-oh, Yura got another nightbot.
Too many cats again! Ural's in Wenty's jail now. I'm sorry, Ural. We're gonna have to look at that. Oh no, it happened again.
The man sighs in irritation when he speaks again. His tone is that of someone speaking to a particularly stupid child. Well,
I mean, we can't really fight him on that one.
Your friend isn't even human. He's a murderer. That's you.
Your friend isn't even human. He's a murderer, and you prevented me from stopping him. You don't know what he's capable of. How many more are going to die before we catch him because you couldn't stay out of the way?
Neither do you, apparently. Junoru isn't a murderer.
She's so sure, too. I mean, like, basically, her only justification for that is, like, he's hot. He can't be the murderer. Like, what other reason does she have?
Really doesn't. She's just...
And he just admitted it himself, too. Like, if it's someone you don't know that well.
Shane sighs, crouching down to look me in the eyes.
What the living dead are.
I've heard stories where people died and rose from the grave.
You know what they...
No.
Well, want monsters like that running around?
Wait. No, but are you trying to say Junoru is some kind of zombie?
For the bandages around his neck, I slit his throat wide open. Still escape.
Oh. That's absurd! Absurd! Nothing you're saying is possible.
You just saw him shoot him and stab him in the chest and then he jumped out a window, girl.
He just takes the dagger right out of his, like it didn't do anything.
Just drops it. Like, I mean, that's pretty... And you also met a zombie, too. Like...
Mm-hmm.
That's some weird thinking.
No, even if he is some sort of zombie, Junoru's a good person. I met him like a week ago.
And he's so hot! Can't you tell?
Get out of my house!
Whatever.
Shane shakes his head as he stands up, and I get up to follow him to the front door. Don't ever come here again, and stop chasing my friend. Shane snorts but does not respond, stepping out onto the porch.
Take my advice. Stay out of this. There are more living dead in this village, and they aren't all your friends.
With that, chain disappears into the night. I knew there was something strange about that guy. No wonder Ju was wary of him. He knew what he was dealing with.
Mara says hot people are totes never guilty. So I guess you're agreeing with its point of view here.
I have so many questions, but it sounds like he wants me to stay away. What if I never see him again? I shake my head and close the door before returning to my room. I cannot help feeling anxious, but there is nothing more I can do right now. There's no way Ju's behind all those murders. If I have to, I'll find the real culprit to prove it. But in the morning, worried about Junoru, hesitant to look for him in case he truly does not want to see me again. After a few hours, I finally decided to stop by the old mansion. I try to peek through a nearby window, but a layer of dust renders the glass opaque.
Bro, you just right back to stalking. Okay.
Ju, are you there? I shout his name a few more times to no avail. Where was the secret entrance again?
Oh my god.
I fumble around the wall with my hands, searching for the hidden switch. Stupid secret wall door. Resigning myself to the fact that he is either not there or is refusing to see me, I head home. Over the next 3 days, I continue searching for my friend, but have no luck. I always walk home with a tight feeling in my chest. I hope Jane hasn't gotten him already. I find some newspapers on the doormat and take them to the living room. Article on the front page catches my attention. You're the article.
Another victim has been confirmed in the serial murders plaguing our village. Jiro Hitoshi, age 40, was found in a dumpster this Sunday morning. Hiro, who had been reported missing 2 days prior, is believed to have been killed between 3 p.m. on Friday and 3 on Saturday.
But Junoru came by at around about 10 p.m., and he was still there when I woke up at 3 a.m. If he was at my house the entire time, he couldn't be the killer.
Could have easily left your house, girl. You were asleep. You were so confused you walked into the wrong room.
Is it possible Ju knows this but still thinks of himself as guilty? I have to find the truth. So officially they are finding them dead now, I guess.
But if they were having parts of them, like, eaten, though, like, wouldn't they know that?
Yeah, you'd think so. I don't know. Standing in front of the Kenriji mansion, I shout my friend's name at the top of my lungs.
Ara says this reminds YuukiHanabiX vibes. I don't know that one.
Suspected, there is no reply. Desperate, I begin knocking on the windows as I try to peer through them, but it is too dark for me to see anything. I fumble around the side of the house trying to locate the secret entrance. By some miracle, I actually managed to open the passage today.
Oh my god! This girl!
Ooh.
Oh, she's just right back at his house, man.
I glance around the main room. Junoru is nowhere to be found, but I soon notice a faint sound coming from upstairs. As I follow the sound, it becomes clearer, the faint tones crystallizing into the thrumming resonance of a piano's keys. The melody is gentle yet sad. This song, who could be playing it? A half-open door catches my attention. The music seems to originate from inside. Oh. I approach the doorway, peering through to find Junoru seated on the bench of a grand piano. He seems very focused. His expression is filled with sadness. I listen quietly for a few long moments. All of a sudden, he stops playing and glances in my direction.
She's broken into his house so many times.
I slowly move into the room, blushing awkwardly. That was a beautiful piece, Ju. He smiles faintly at my compliment.
I suppose I should have expected you to sneak in again. I am glad you enjoyed the piece all the same. Called Dark Nights. Oh, there's our title.
Oh. Junoru reverts his gaze, staring at the piano's keys as he addresses me.
Why did you come back? I believe I made it clear that we should not again.
I still have many things to ask you. Besides, I think you're innocent. I cross the room and hand Junoru the newspaper, pointing to the relevant article. As he skims through it, I remind him where he was that night, then wait for him to draw his own conclusion. You can read it yourself. I don't understand why you accepted the blame put on you that night.
It's because it's brother, right?
Probably. Junoru remained silent for a moment, deep in thought.
Please come here.
He shifts to one side of the bench, making a spot for me. I cross the room and sit down, watching him as I await his response.
Shane tell you anything about what I am?
He told me that you were one of the living dead.
He was telling the truth. I'm basically a walking...
Junoru pulls the bandage on his neck down, exposing a scar across his throat. Oh my god. So it really was a scar. Stare at the injury until he gently lifts my chin, bringing my gaze to meet his.
You may touch it if you wish. I assure you. The only way to kill me is to move my head. Any other injury is mere... This body functions differently from ours. Even if I am chopped in half, I will not feel any pain.
He leans forward, offering his neck for my inspection. I trace his wound with my fingers. His skin is cold to the touch.
Not a vampire, he's some kind of...
Zombie thing.
You think?
When I give Junoru a concerned expression, he pulls away from me and straightens his back before pulling the bandages back into place.
I apologize for crossing your boundary. I should not have showed you so... Oh, she's so into it. You know she's so into it right now.
I'm not bothered at all, Ju. I'm glad you're being so honest with me.
Clearly. Clearly. Did you not say you were scared of people like me before?
Are you comparing yourself to the person who attacked me? Junoru, you're totally different from them.
I know you so well. We're married, right? Don't you remember?
You're hot. He's not.
It's a weird, creepy lady who attacked me. Winnith.
Even if you're a little different from me, it doesn't change the fact that I like you. As a person, that is.
Girl. Girl. It is way too late for that.
I hurriedly turn away as soon as I realize what I have blurted out.
Literally turn around. It's turning around. Oh my god. Way to make it worse.
Nora chuckles at my reaction. The secondhand embarrassment!
Thank you, Miss Winnith. In truth, there are many things I have hidden from you. I apologize for rejecting the dinner you were hard to make when I was here. This body cannot break down food so well.
Saw you drink tea, though.
Liquid is different. In short, I do not usually eat unless I need to heal an injury.
Jane told me that you eat people. Is that true?
No,
Junoru pauses, taking a deep breath before continuing.
I apologize. No, I do not. He's a vegetarian corpse.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Eating it would allow me to heal faster, as my body could replace damaged cells more easily, but there is no need for me to consume. But just sometimes.
So you do?
I neither kill nor eat people. I use the alternative method of regular food. Okay. It is painful to heal myself this way, however, and I find minor injuries not worth it.
I cannot even begin to imagine what my friend has gone through. I gently wrapped my arms around his torso, embracing him.
Oh yeah, your friend.
Friend.
Your friend, girl. Don't even play.
Junoru seems frozen for a moment, but then I feel his arms wrap around me.
Y'all.
As we pull away from each other, I notice he is now smiling.
Friendship hug, yes. After all I've said, it seems I am the one who is most surprised. I cannot express how I feel.
I already told you, didn't I? It's the personality that matters most. That said, the corpse that was found last night, you know who did it, don't you?
You're sharp as always, Miss. That's pretty charitable, Junoru. My brother, Roya, is the one responsible for the crimes.
You're right.
Yeah.
So you've been covering up the evidence for him?
Told me tracking certain people, but I still wish.
Why are you taking responsibility for his actions? You're your own person, Ju.
I only found left to.
You're talking about we could build a family, have kids, half corpse, half human kids.
I'm so confused about the logic of this. Like, what exactly is he? Ara says he's like a vegan that's allergic to gluten. Okay, as is obvious by this point, Roya is also a living dead. Although we are fundamentally different, he requires human flesh in order. What are the rules? I need to know the rules.
So she went ahead and saved the guy who was responsible for everything, and he was inside the school that whole time. I wonder if he's still inside that same closet.
It was a locker, remember?
Yeah, locker, yeah. I wonder if he's still there.
That's his hideout. That's his secret murder hideout. It's
the
locker.
Horrified.
Those demons have turned from lies to truths. That is what I feel most about.
She still hasn't put two and two together, though, that she's met Roya.
Has she still not? Like, oh my god.
No, she hasn't mentioned, like, oh, I know your brother. Oh, I've seen him before. She hasn't said that yet.
She has a weird thing with names because she also heard his last name and then was like, well, maybe it's just a coincidence that he lives in the same house. I've tried, but there's nothing more I can do.
Junoru rests his elbows on the piano, appearing more troubled by the moment.
Allow my brother to die, and yet I cannot watch as he. I have quite the dilemma on my hands.
Why don't we talk to him together? Two minds are better than one.
Girl, oh my god.
You just want to walk to, you know.
Miss Winnith, it is better if you.
Hey, this is my problem too. I've lived here all my life, you know. If I have even the smallest chance to make this right, I want to do whatever I can.
As your wife, I want to do whatever I can.
I give Junoru a determined stare, but before long, he gives in. Because he's also hopelessly in love.
He's also really into how stalkery clinky she is. Will not simply drop the conversation with you.
Of course not.
It seems I have no other choice then. I will accept your help on one condition. Do not tell anyone else about this. The state of the village is already unstable.
I give a thumbs up and nod.
Good job. Well, Miss Winnith, I'm glad you stopped by. But now would be the time. Okay, my brother may wake up.
This is the perfect chance then. We can talk to him together when he's up.
Girl! To be honest with you, I do not think that was a good time. I do not know what has been on Roya's mind lately. He's been murdering people.
As if on cue, footsteps begin down the hallway, and the door is slowly opened. A tall blonde stands in the doorway. Finally, she's gonna realize it!
What? Hey, Juju! I thought I heard you talking to someone while I was in the shower. Miss Cutie again, huh?
What good timing. We were just saying we wanted to talk to you.
She's not batting an eye. Oh my god. That's unexpected.
Roya attempts to approach me, but Junoru blocks him. My girl.
Chill, Juju. I'm not gonna do anything to her. Do not call me by that weird nickname. But you're my adorable little brother. Why not? Gots. Gots.
The chemistry ever puzzles me. Junoru almost made Roya sound like a crazy person, but he seems fairly harmless to me. Then again, I shouldn't assume anything yet. Do you still not realize the summary that you know?
You pulled a bullet out of his stomach? Like...
Oh my god!
Roya, we need to talk about those accidents.
Roya looks in my direction, tilting his head slightly.
Did you seriously tell her everything? If not... Is she even trustworthy? If not, well, you know the drill.
The blonde approaching me once more, his mysterious eyes gaze into mine. I almost feel like I am being hypnotized, unable to look away, until Junoru steps in front of me.
Roya, I would appreciate it if you stop attempting to intimidate our guest. Now, then why don't we take this conversation downstairs?
The blonde snorts and pats his brother on the shoulder before walking on ahead. I don't know. He doesn't really seem like the one that's responsible for all this stuff, though, either. I don't know.
Very carefree.
We make our way to the living room. I plan to have a serious talk with Roya, but it feels awkward now that he has really joined us. The three of us sit in silence until I take the lead. Roya, is it true you're the one who's been murdering the villagers?
What makes you think that?
Junoru told me everything. You'll be caught if you continue killing, and who knows what will happen to you then. The man shoots me a mischievous smile, although his eyes are filled with poorly hidden contempt.
Well, little Miss Know-it-all, what else am I supposed to eat?
Mm.
Or are you offering up yourself as a replacement? I might stop killing if I have an entree as cute as you. Ugh.
He's definitely that type of person. Junoru clears his throat, deliberately interrupting his brother.
Roya, please take this more seriously. I suppose I'll have to if my adoring little brother asks me. Phil, what do you exactly expect me to do? Are you a biologist, Winnith?
I open my mouth to speak, but realize he has a point. I vaguely remember Junoru mentioning something about him and his brother's bodies working differently.
Well, if that's all you wanted to say, I'll think about it. Well, excuse me, I have something to do. Ju, can I get the keys? Never mind. I'll just deal with it. Have a good night, Miss.
After Roya leaves, Junoru clutches his hands together and lets out a deep sigh. Sorry, I guess I wasn't very helpful, huh?
It's not your fault, Miss Winnith. He was not taking the situation. Are you frightened of him? I sincerely apologize for his crass demeanor.
No, it's okay. He just came off as a bit...
Despite what you have witnessed, he can indeed be serious at times. I do not know how to read. Especially when it comes to the villagers, we only find ourselves in disagreement. Much as I do not wish to admit, the reality is that we often kill villagers for reasons other than consumption.
I see. Well, he did say he'd consider what I said. I hope he'll keep his word.
Girl says it's troubles with the in-laws. That's exactly what Winnith is thinking, I'm sure. It has been a while since he last listened to someone. I cannot predict his actions, but I truly hope.
Me too. By the way, where's he going?
I believe he went back to his room. He does not go out every night, so there is no need. Please do not explore the mansion beyond what you have already.
Why not?
Roya sometimes. Ooh.
Oh. A chill runs down my spine from the thought. Okay, I get it. But anyway, I guess I should be going now. Would you mind if I came back tomorrow?
No fear whatsoever. Quite frankly, I am surprised you wish to return.
Me too! Me too!
Alright, maybe that's what Winnith is thinking. She's like, free meat!
Oh my god.
Free meat, pretty husband? Like, what could go wrong? Please, allow me to walk you.
Thank you. So many things have happened today that my mind can barely keep up. I can praise myself for finding the serial killer within a short amount of time, but that leaves the next problem, stopping Roya from killing innocent people. I was raised by parents who only believed in science. The living dead still seems like fantasy. Junoru and Roya look completely different, completely normal despite being the living dead. Nothing about them is gruesome or corpse-like. The more I think about it, the more curious I become. I yawn and pull the blanket up to my chin. My eyelids start to feel heavy, and I fall into a dreamless sleep. I wake up to the sound of a door slamming from somewhere inside the house!
Oh.
I sit up and peer around the room. What was that? I'm sure I locked everything this time.
Are you really, though? Are you really?
I step out of my bedroom to check the hallway. There is nothing but silence. Where did the sound come from? As answering my question, I notice movement in the darkness. Show yourself! The floor creaks as the shadow creeps closer. I quickly try to find the light switch, still unable to recognize the figure. I fumble against the wall, but I realize who my visitor is before I can turn on the lights. Roya? What are you doing in my house?
Uh-oh. Aw, I was hoping for a stronger, more scared reaction, Miss Cutie.
Breaking into someone's house isn't a joke. How did you even get in here?
She is not one to speak.
No, not at all.
She has no ground to it's technically also his house that she's been breaking into.
Yeah.
You didn't lock the door. Anyone could...
Oh my god.
Seriously.
Yeah, right. I remember to lock it this time. If you broke the lock, you'll have to pay for the repairs.
That's
like you in the wall.
That was the least of your worries. It's true. She never paid for it, did she?
No.
Oh, don't make me look bad. I just wanted to see your cute face again.
In the middle of the night? What are you, a pervert?
Again. How many times
Says the one who walks into the boys' house.
Yeah, it is also half his house, too. And you knew he had a brother that lived there. And you just, like, walked in there how many times? Like, this is not good, but also, like, you have no ground to stand on.
Anyway, go back to your brother. I'm sure he's worried about you.
Nah, he'll be fine on his own. You, on the other hand, have all over your face.
I didn't ask for your company. Raya steps forward and grabs my arm forcefully. Oh no.
Really? Oh no!
Peers deeply into my eyes. I freeze for a moment and then I... Oh.
Yes, babe, are we gonna try and listen for the dings again? Do nothing! Just... Hey... Politely ask him
to let go or kick him.
I mean, I would like to just kick him. I don't know about you.
I would kick him. We already know that he killed people. Like, he's in our house.
Yeah, it's not like we're gonna kill him.
Yeah, we'll just kick him, yeah.
Yeah, let's just kick him. I think we gotta kick him. Okay, we'll see.
Okay, let's kick him.
We'll see. I don't know if there are, like, dead ends in this game. Maybe he's just gonna kill us. I don't know.
We'll see.
Oh, we gotta always violent. Wait, did we always choose?
The hell are you doing? Oh my god. I try to pull my arm back, but Roya's grip is too strong. With all of my might, I attempt to knee him in the abdomen.
I think this needs to be my new Twitter title.
Always violent.
Instead of the undisputed puzzle master, now I've graduated to always violent. Are we getting violent, this cutie? And aiming for the old wound too. You sure know your stuff.
It's been at least a week since he got that injury. It hasn't healed yet, which probably means... Oh, so she does recognize him. Okay. She didn't say anything about it, so...
Yeah, you can tell with Winnith.
I attempt to kick him again, but the blonde effortlessly blocks it with one hand. He seems amused at my annoyance.
You're too fun. I should really save you for last.
Oh, you came to eat me, huh? The man grins mischievously as he rubs his chin.
Maybe. I am curious about these.
I step back in surprise, mentally preparing myself for the worst.
You take me way too seriously, you know. We can play around another time. I came here for something boring.
His gaze turns serious as his smile disappears.
I only want to confirm something. I haven't told anyone about the incident from earlier.
You mean what happened in the storage room? I kept it to myself.
You're lying.
Hmm?
You honestly believe I'm the one behind the villagers' murders, don't you?
Junoru has an alibi, and I don't have any reason not to believe you're the culprit. Besides, even your brother thinks you did it.
So she's admitting, like, I don't have a reason to believe you're not the culprit, but she couldn't realize that for Junoru. I'm hurt, Winnith. And you're trying to pit my own cute little brother against me? Shame on you. There are more things happening in this village than... Haven't you noticed that the population of living dead has been going up like crazy?
You mean the zombie-like people? I guess.
She only saw one.
Yeah.
It's true that I'm responsible for creating them, but lately they've been going out of control and attacking the villagers. Of course, if any victims survive the attacks, they can easily turn into the living dead themselves as well.
Which means they can multiply rapidly?
My brother and I have different views from a different form of the virus, so we aren't contagious like the others. We're artificially made.
My eyes widen in shock.
Anyway, the missing people are all long dead. My point is, you don't need to help us. Keep yourself locked up in here and nothing bad will happen to you. Promise.
What about all the living dead around town? They're dangerous!
They'll only get in the way if you try to help. The next time I'm hungry, I might take care of them myself. Bye. Maybe. That's why I read the line.
Bye! All alone? You're getting ahead of yourself. You're also cute, so I have to go ahead and keep you alive, just in case Junoru and I don't work out.
Gotta keep a second husband in the back pocket, y'all. Just in case. You're underestimating me. Well, I'm off. Don't tell my brother about what I said, or else he might himself. Wouldn't want that, would ya?
Does Junoru know that the living dead are multiplying themselves?
Does it matter? If anyone finds out about this, make sure you put all the blame on me, my brother, out of this.
Softly agreed to the request with a nod, despite fundamentally disagreeing with Roya.
Of this is making us again. I didn't forget that you helped me, Winnith.
Roya smirks before leaving me alone in the hallway. My impression of Roya has changed again. I have mixed feelings about all of this. Junoru has a right to know what's going on, doesn't he? I don't think Junoru is completely, is not responsible in any way for all of this as well. I feel like he's
There's
still
more
keeping
going on, and
things.
I still don't really understand the logic of this. Ara is saying, he says he's not contagious after saying people that survive him turn into the living dead. That's what I don't get. And then he was also like, oh, you really think I'm the one to blame? Yes, I did kill them, but they're also killing each other. Like, what does that mean? That's not saying you're innocent. And how could it spread if they're not? I mean, I'm assuming that's gonna be explained.
Yeah.
But like, that just doesn't make a lot of sense so far.
Once I am sure I am alone, I have double checked all of the locks. I return to bed.
She sleeps so easily, man. All right,
Next day.
I think we've been going about 2 hours now.
Yeah.
This is probably a good stopping point, huh?
Yeah, I think so as well. Been
Yeah.
stopping at like the next day, it seems like
Yeah.
quite often.
It's hard to stop on a cliffhanger, you know. This one has a lot of cliffhangers.
Yeah.
But man, the story's really heating up, guys. Oh my gosh. I wonder how much longer we have of this route.
I don't know. I mean, it seems like we have still a lot to get covered. Like
There's a lot of questions.
This is kind of giving me feelings of, I don't know if you ever played the Otome 7 Scarlet.
I have.
It's kind of giving me that.
Yeah, it's got that mystery vibe where you're sort of like working the story out backwards.
Well, yeah, but they're also like in like a small village as well in that one as well. And then there's like type of like zombie people in that one as well. That they're a little different. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm interested to know what the rules are for this form of zombieism. And I wonder where the vampire hunters come into play in all this.
Yeah, I don't know.
What was
like
that had to be mentioned for a reason.
The thing is that they're not technically calling themselves zombies. They're calling themselves the living dead, which they're kind of like classifying themselves as something different.
Right.
So I think that probably comes into play in like what the explanation of what they are is. He said he was created too, so they're not like
artificially.
So
are they the dead Kenriji kiddos, or like
were they like made from their pieces as like the living dead?
V says the vampire hunters are actually a gang of snowmen. So maybe it's the hunters that are the snowmen. Could be interesting. Or, you know, I think my theory still stands that they could be half snowman, half corpse people. Maybe the snowmen are the ones that like artificially created them to be half snowman. You know?
Maybe.
Could be. Could be. I bet they have something to do with that virus. I'm sure of it. My conspiracy theory still stands. Well, I think that's probably about all for tonight, guys. But, oh my god, my next stream on Tuesday, we're doing Ayato summons. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. Corpse husband? Yeah, I guess is that I know there's a famous streamer named Corpse Husband, right? I don't know. I guess he's our corpse husband. He's Winnith's corpse husband. For sure. Yeah. Tuesday, we're doing Ayato stream. Or Ayato stream. I'm so scared, you guys. I have 150 wishes saved. And I'm terrified. I'm terrified. Well, good luck, Quinty.
I have money.
Spend money. What's the show out money? I just want
I haven't had to spend. I actually haven't dished out any money on Genshin Impact since the first rerun of Zhongli. So it's been a while since I dished out money in Genshin. So I've been actually getting everybody else I've been wanting pretty okay. So we'll see.
Luck has to run out eventually.
Shut up.
And it strikes freaking hard. Remember, Shell? Oh my god, guys. Shell hates my guts.
Yeah. And you'll also all hear my results on getting Ayato when I'll probably have Lillith on just screen share with me as I do my wishes. We'll see how it goes.
But you guys, I'm so scared because I'm gonna be trying to pull for Haran too. I'm so scared. If I win my 50-50, for C0 Ayato, everything will be fine. everything will be fine. But if I lose my 50-50, no! I mean, I have enough wishes that I should be able to... I'm pretty safe, because even... I have C6 on almost all the 4 stars, so I should be getting a lot of free wishes. So I'm only going to be, like, 15 wishes short of, like, absolutely worst luck possible. So, like, 90 both times.
You
So,
should be fine. You should be fine.
I will get my Ayato. I will get my C0 Ayato, but will I get any more than that, which I need? I don't know. Because, like, he's been upgraded to the upper echelon of Genshin husbands. I can't have him being the sucky one of the trinity of Child, Shao, and Ayato. He has to be as good as them, right? Oh my god, I'm so worried. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. Yes, I'm on copium. I'm on copium. Yeah, alright, I've seen you've got the max thing on your friend page of like 32 days, I think. 31 days, something like that. It just stops counting. The same as my old Genshin senpai who never returned after Raiden's first banner. But yeah, I will be careful. I'm pretty good about not just like collapsing and spending tons of money, thank God, but very scared.
Yeah.
So we will be doing that on Tuesday, and I have class right before the patch is over, so I'm gonna be coming straight from class, but it's gonna be hopefully not horrible and scary. Hopefully it'll be super fun, and we'll build him. I've got all of his materials pre-farmed for level 90 triple crown. We'll be good to go. Also got a starter artifact set for him with 70 crit rate, 170 crit damage, so we'll be able to really see good damage on him from the start.
Well, it's crazy. Yeah.
I'm insane. I am certifiably insane. I'm down as bad as Winnith. But yes, we will do that, and then we will probably also continue Dark Knights next week, either Friday or Saturday, depending on how evil my professors are being. Toad's not a shrimp. I'm definitely not, absolutely not, especially not for child. Everyone knows. Everyone believes me for sure. But I think that's probably it for tonight, guys. Thank you for joining us. We're so excited about this game, honestly. It's been really fun.
Yeah. And we got noticed. Senpai noticed us.
Yeah, we did get to have a short interaction with the dev from this game, Penlin, over on Twitter. So she's really cool. Definitely, if you're interested in the game, check it out. But yeah, we will wrap up for tonight. Thanks, you guys, and we'll see you on Tuesday.
Bye.